What if that happened to you? You know what would happen? You'd be dead. What's up, guys? It is Tuesday, September 17th. I am your host, JUICEbox, and this is Topic Tuesday. Grand Theft Auto came out today. Why am I here? So I know you're wondering, what's today's topic? Because there's got to be a topic for something called Topic Tuesday. So then I thought to myself, what could I talk about on Topic Tuesday that not everybody is currently talking about in the world right now? So today's topic is unoriginality. Unoriginality. I spilled water on my shirt. So if you're a content creator, this has probably happened to you, where you come up with an idea that you think is going to be so awesome, so funny, that it might take you weeks, maybe months to make this idea, but then your favorite YouTuber comes out with an idea so similar to yours that people will watch yours and say that you stole it, or you're so unoriginal because so-and-so made that video already, and blah, 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 blah. And then when you see them in person, you grab them by the throat and you're like, get out of my brain! Too much? But maybe you're not even a content creator. Maybe you're a painter, because I used to paint all the time and thought I had revolutionary ideas. But then I found out people around the world did the same exact ideas that I already had in my brain. Unoriginal. What if you're a writer and you come up with this amazing idea about a kid that goes to school to become a wizard, but then you find out that somebody named J.K. Rowling came up with the same idea and they already turned it into a lovable franchise that's worth billions of dollars. What do you do then? You're so unoriginal. Are you in America? You sue them. Touché. So I have to ask the question, is unoriginality a bad thing? If Hollywood's involved, it is. I see what you did there. So is it really a bad thing? Because I think it was only a few months ago that the world took an idea from a video and made it the most super unoriginal idea in recent memory. What idea was that? This one. You can see the whole video right here. It was super unoriginal, but people loved it. So of course the question is gonna cross my mind, is unoriginality a bad thing? Because people seem to love it, so how is it really bad? I disagree. I think originality does exist. How do you explain all the innovations in science, technology, the arts, food? People have to be the innovators of these ideas that people have never seen before. That makes them original, and I think there's always gonna be people thinking of new ideas, so until that means originality will always exist. And that's a really, really good point. And it makes me think, is anything original? Yes, we will always think of new ideas because that's how we progress as a society. If we stop thinking of new ideas, then we're never going to progress. Just because people are innovators or have new ideas doesn't make those ideas original. For example, when the iPad was created, everybody was like, it's revolutionary! It's going to change the world! Nothing's been made like this ever before! You could read fiction that was created like 80 years ago and find them describing a device that is just like the iPad. A device that is revolutionary today does not make it original. It could have been thought of hundreds of years ago, but now we finally have the technology to make such a device real. So revolutionary and awesome? Yes. Original? No. I want to dive a little deeper into this subject and talk about why I don't think true originality exists. And the reason for that is I think very few things in this world were created without a little something called inspiration. What do you mean? I'll give you a personal example. I started making YouTube videos, 1, because I wanted to get out of my shell. 2, because some of my favorite YouTubers like Tobuscus inspired me to. If it wasn't for people like Philip DeFranco, I might not be shooting a video of this kind in this style. Who's to say I wouldn't even be making videos if it wasn't for that inspiration? If those people never exist, maybe JUICEbox doesn't exist either. Well, I'm pretty sure your mom and dad would still, you know, I think you know what I mean. But seriously, what is created without inspiration? No inspiration whatsoever at all, zip-ola. Tell me, what is created without inspiration? Pro athletes are inspired by the athletes that came before them. Musical artists are often inspired by other musical artists. Scientists are inspired about answering questions about the unknown. Artists are inspired by life. So is anything truly original? But I am not the only person with opinions on the topic of unoriginality, so I want to go ahead and bring in my lovely friend. She goes by the name of simply Andrea. Andrea? I don't know how to pronounce it because I am terrible with names, but here she is with her thoughts on unoriginality.
Thank you, JUICEbox. It's Andrea. That's okay. Let's talk about unoriginality, shall we? There is a fine line between what is unoriginal and what's original. Take the cell phone companies, for example, or even cell phone makers. There's so many different kinds of cell phones out there. You can get different plans, different companies, but if you think about it, a cell phone, they're all the same thing. They all talk and text and search the web. Someone famous somewhere once said, originality is all in how you conceal the artist. Or something like that. Main point is, as humans, we all collaborate on some level. We're inspired by things that we see and experience in our lives. It all comes from somewhere, but at the same time, nobody can create the same art that we did. Nobody can create the same exact YouTube video that we did. Just like you said, we all have so many different things that we add because no person has experienced all the exact same things that we experience, and no person has seen all the exact same things we have seen and have the exact same parents that we have. So main point is, everyone is unoriginal and original all at the same time. Alright, back to you, JUICEbox.
Isn't she just lovely? But you should subscribe to her channel, link in the description, or you can just click right here. Did you click it yet? I'm from the future and JUICEbox doesn't know this, but I am totally interrupting this video and telling you that he completely forgot to tell you that you need to check out Andrea's video on her channel that we did a collab together. I'm from the future, so it was JUICEbox in the past, not JUICEbox right here. They did a collab video about the Fox song, so go over to her channel and check it out. He didn't tell you guys about this, so the world went into like World War III because of the chaos that you guys didn't know about the collab video. I gotta go now because, well, there's nothing for me in my future, so why am I even going back? Do you guys still have video games? We don't have video games in the future. They're just all virtual reality until, trust me, it's not fun. So those are my thoughts and her thoughts. Oh, so many thoughts. So there isn't going to be a life lesson this week, more of a thought for life. Instead of always wondering what's original in the world, maybe we should turn that around and think, what's the same? If you're sitting at a wooden table and there's 4 chairs, those 4 chairs may look alike, but they are not the same exact chair. If you were to cut them up and look at the wood, they're made by the same type of wood, but it's not the exact same piece of wood. So they're not the same. Being similar does not mean the same. If somebody was to shoot this video verbatim on the same topic, it would be very similar, but not the same. That person is not me, and I am not that person. So stop worrying about being original, and stop worrying about being unoriginal. Just be you. That's all that really matters in this world. Remember, you can always rate, comment, or subscribe. You can even share this video if that's your kind of thing. Don't forget, you can always leave me topics to talk about in the comment section down below. As always, I am JUICEbox, and remember, when you wake up in the morning, ask yourself something. Have I had my daily dose of juice? I'll see you guys next time. It is hot in here.